Hi, I'm Rachel Small.
And I'm Seth Small.
Just to preface this video, some of y'all are asking if we're having a baby. The answer is no.
No, we're not having a baby.
Just starting a YouTube channel, that's it. I asked some of y'all if you wanted to ask us questions on Instagram, and so I'm going to be going through all of your questions and answering them. So the first question that a lot of you guys asked was, how did you guys meet? So senior year of high school, Bobby Brown, his roommate at the time, DM'd me on Twitter actually and was like, hey, do you want to be in this group message with people going to A&M? And I was like, sure, why not? Like, let's meet new people. And Seth was in the group message, and we immediately followed each other on Instagram and all of that stuff, you know how it goes. And we kind of hit it off and started texting, and yeah, that's how we met. Next question we have is, what church do y'all go to?
We go to Restoration Church. It's in downtown Bryan. Right now they're in the Ice House. They're looking to build a permanent location, and we absolutely love that church. A lot of our friends go to it, and they're a discipleship making church. So it's about also teaching other people how to become disciples and followers of Jesus.
Tips for single people still waiting on a godly person. For me, I would say just be patient and trust God's timing. I think that was the biggest thing for me before I met Seth. Is I was at a point in my life where I was okay with being single for the rest of my life, if that's what God had in mind for me. And I was just really content in my singleness. I had a great community around me, and I was just genuinely happy with where I was personally. And so I knew, hey, like, if God brings someone along, I'm ready, but I'm also not searching for someone right now.
I love what Jonathan Pokluda said about taking 2 years. You shouldn't look to date unless you're ready to marry within the next 2 years. I really like that advice.
How do we make sure our marriage is Christ-centered? This is a great question.
We try to pray together every single night. We're not perfect at doing that by any means.
I think another thing we do that I really like is we've started doing a 30-minute period where we literally time it and make sure that we are connecting every night. We put our phones down and we talk through our days, because it's easy to just get caught in the hustle and bustle of everything and never sit down and actually connect. The next question, how did it feel from both perspectives after Seth made the kick? I can tell y'all how I felt really quick, because y'all probably saw how I felt.
She's over her, she's a trick stuff.
I immediately cried, and at some point in my crying decided that it was a great idea to just hop the fence of Kyle Field. But yeah, it was just really sweet and surreal to be with Seth's family, and all of us were just so excited because we know how much work he puts into what he does and how deserving he is.
I felt like I was just thankful that the game was over and that we got the win and we did our job, because we practice field goals every single day, and I was just so excited. Like, that's what I live for as a kicker, that's what I train for, but I'm thankful that I'm worth more because it just felt like any other kick.
Seth, this one's for you.
Okay.
What were your thoughts when you knew you were about to go out there and kick that?
I had a feeling that it was going to come down to a kick, kind of. That's how the game was playing out. But I just kept repeating to myself Psalm 23:1, which is, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. So I was just trying to really focus on God in that moment and just trust the process and all the muscle memory that we had done in practice. And yeah, that's what I trained for.
Okay, we kind of touched on this earlier, but do we want kids?
I think so.
Yes, we definitely want kids. We love kids, but not for a few years. We don't need any kids right now. This is enough.
That's about all we can handle right now.
Yes.
But we want to make sure that we're trying to build our ministry so that when we do have kids, we're able to lead them in the Word as best we can.
Yeah. Looking for any married friends. Always. We are always looking for married friends.
We have a couple here that got married in the past year or two that we're so thankful for. But
yeah.
We're always looking to connect with married young couples.
Oh my gosh, so many of these are baby ? No. What are our majors? My major is sociology with a minor in youth development. And to be honest with you, I don't fully know what I want to do with that yet. I think I want to do social work for a few years and then maybe go to law school is my thoughts right now. But, you know, it's all up in the air at this point.
Mine is business management, entrepreneurial leadership. I am part of Mays Business School, and I'm proud to say that.
Yes.
Yep. We'll see where life takes us, and hopefully I'll be able to use everything that I've learned.
Waffles or pancakes?
I'm a waffle guy.
Me too. Well, not a waffle guy. I'm a waffle girl. What is your favorite Bible verse? I like Romans 12:2. It basically talks about not conforming to the world. I really love that verse, and it really resonates with me because I think something that we both prioritize is just making sure that our life looks different from the world. That doesn't mean our life looks perfect because it definitely does not. But I think just making sure that like we are living that out daily.
I love Psalm 23. I think it embodies just God's love and David's cry just to God, and he really had a close relationship with God, and you can tell by the words that he writes. I also love Jonah. Just it's a short little book. It's only got about 4 chapters in it, but it shows how Jonah did listen to God and ran from him, and still in God's kindness he chased him. And I love that. I think that's so applicable to our lives. We find ourselves lost, and God still chases us because he loves us.
Would you rather your children all be mini Seths or mini Rachels?
Mini Seths.
I can attest to that.
I couldn't handle all the attitudes of mini Rachels.
Oh my gosh. Why did we choose Texas A&M?
A&M for me checked all the boxes. I mean, you can't ask for a better alumni network than here. They don't even call it alumni, they call it former students. And there's like over half a million, I think, Aggies across the world that are still living. So it's a very active and alive former student network. That's something that bonds you for life. It's not a 4-year decision, it's a 40-year decision. And she was coming here too, so.
Whatever. That is not what happened. Oh, you want to answer the question? I chose A&M. Excuse me, sir. This is very rude. I chose A&M because I wanted a really big football school, and I loved just coming on campus. You feel so at home. Like there are 60,000 students or more now, I think, but you feel like you know everyone. It's such just like a family atmosphere. It's amazing, and that's why I chose Texas A&M. Will you be the godparents to my firstborn child?
It's personal.
Favorite thing about each other? I have a lot of things. I think my favorite thing about Seth is his humility. He is literally the most humble person that I know. I think just watching his post-game interview, y'all can collect that, but I just want to say, like, that is not a performance he puts on. Like, that is literally who he is. Like, I think just like him being my husband, like, that is so amazing. Such an amazing quality to have, like, as a husband, is humility, because he always wants to see me shine, which is really sweet, and like be the best that I can.
I love how beautiful you are and how nurturing that you are, and just how vibrant your personality is, and you're so sweet and genuine. And there's not a lot of that in this world, but I'm just so thankful that you are the way that you are.
We just wanted to thank y'all so much for asking all the questions.
We just want to share this moment with y'all and just want to see what you want to see from us so that we can help y'all in any way that we can. And we want y'all to go on this journey with us. So thank you so much for being a part of it and all your love and support. We really appreciate it. And always remember that you're worth more.